I'm officially on week 2 of Invisalign, and when I talked about it last time, so many people had questions about like how long my treatment plan was, how much it costs, if it's painful, all that sort of thing. So I thought I would answer some of those questions. I just left the dentist. They had to like shave down a few parts of my bottom teeth to make them fit and make space for them to move. And then I got switched to my second set of trays, and I got my next 5 trays as well. And so let's talk about Invisalign. First of all, I think everybody's process and timeline is probably very different. For me, I had braces in high school, so my bottom teeth were really the only issue for me because I never wore my retainers. But my bite pretty much has stayed okay, and my top teeth are pretty okay. But you can see my bottom teeth are crooked, and it was really starting to bother me, and I could feel it affecting how my teeth were biting down. Like I could feel the crookedness, and it was really bothering me. If you have dental insurance that covers orthodontic care, I think it's a little bit cheaper, but my cost was $5,198, and I have 16 trays. And you also have to buy a set of 4 retainers at the end, which isn't included in the upfront cost. They told me mine were going to cost $738, so it is expensive to get the retainers, but you get 2 sets just in case you lose one, I think. By the end of it, it'll be about $6,000, and then maybe a little bit more if I have to do refinements. I'll keep each tray in for 7 days, which equals like 4 trays a month, and so 16 trays, that's 4 months, which I think is a pretty quick timeline to have straight teeth. When he told me how long it was going to take, I was like, I'm in. I'm going to be done before the end of the year, especially if I like follow how long I'm supposed to leave them in every day, and I'm pretty good about that so far. And I'm really excited to see the results. I can already see my bottom teeth moving. I think you can't really tell that I have them in. Like, I don't think my talking has gotten that different. The first 2 or 3 days, your mouth is like still adjusting to it, and you do have like a little bit of a lisp, but I feel like I got over that really quickly. And my top tip, they said to read out loud, which is great, and I read to my daughter every night, so that helped a little bit. But I think singing in the car honestly was the biggest thing. Every single time I got in the car when I first got my trays, I would put a song on that I loved to sing to, and I would sing out loud to it, and I feel like it got my mouth really used to talking with the Invisalign trays in. For my first consultation to getting my trays, it took about 3 weeks. So you have a consultation to like talk about what you need to do to your mouth, and then they scan your teeth and make like a 3D model of your mouth and send that to Invisalign. And then you get your trays in, and they give you a few every appointment just to track your progress. So I'm going to be going in like once a month probably to just see how my teeth are shifting and make sure they don't need to make any adjustments. And then once the 16 trays are up, they do something called refinement. So if there's anything that they want to fix, like if there's like one small tweak that they want to do, they'll add on a few trays for that. I'm really hoping that I don't need to do that and that I can just be done after 4 months, but we'll see, because I want to just make sure my teeth look as perfect as possible. The most annoying part for me is that you can only have them out for 2 hours a day, which is actually kind of a lot of time. I was timing myself yesterday and I only had them out for like an hour. As a snacker, it's very annoying to have to take them out every time I want to eat something, and then I have to go brush my teeth. I think I brush my teeth a total of like 8 times a day at this point. So my teeth are going to be shiny and white after this too, which I guess is an upside. I also brush my trays every single time I take them out, and they make these little tablets that you can soak your trays in to get them really clean, and so I've been doing that like 3 times a week. You also really aren't supposed to drink anything but clear liquids with them in, which is pretty easy for me because I mostly only drink water. But in the morning, I do like to enjoy my coffee over a long period of time, which has been a little bit difficult for me because I have to drink it in like 20 minutes so that I can put my trays back in. They told me you could drink coffee with a straw, but I don't want to risk staining the aligners because I don't want like brown aligners in. I feel like that would be so gross. And you're really not supposed to drink sugary drinks with them on because the sugar will just like stay inside the aligners and make it easier to get cavities. That's honestly my biggest worry with this, is I'm really scared that somehow I'm going to get a cavity, even though I'm being so careful with brushing and flossing. Let me know if you have any other questions for me and I'll try to answer them in the comments. But if you've been thinking about Invisalign and you want to make the investment, so far I don't think it's that bad. I was sore for the first couple of days, and then it kind of went away on day 4. And then I'm sure every time I switch my trays, I'll have a little bit of soreness, but honestly, Tylenol has helped a lot, and you just need to eat some soft foods. It's really not that bad.